KCAA. Hey, welcome to another episode of Palm Trees in Progress presents on NBC KCAA 102.3 FM, 106.5 FM, and 1050 AM in the Inland Empire and worldwide on all streaming platforms. I'm your host, Eric Xavier Solosorio, and joined with us as always is the better half of the show, Andrew Berkeley Big Dog Tavares. How's it going, man? How you doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, let me do this again. How's it going, man? How you doing?
It's going good, dude. You're cutting out there. I don't know what.
You know what? I think I was peaking over here on my end as an audio engineer. I should have known that, but how's it sounding now?
You sound good. You sound good now.
Yeah, you know what? Thanks, because I've been doing like vocal exercises and stuff. So it's nice to hear that they're working and I sound good. And you know, we have the pleasure of Jose Gaetan Luis. Oh, let me do this. You know what? I think let's try this one more time. Yo.
Hello. There it is.
There it is. Hey, want to say
brother?
thanks again for taking the time and being a part of the show, man. You know, man, we got two co-hosts now. This is kind of rocking and rolling a little bit better.
My oh my.
So when I'm nice and stoned
And this
in
guy
my
actually shows up.
I'm waiting for my W-4, dude.
Uh-oh.
Waiting just to write it off.
I've been waiting for my business cards, man. You know, it takes a while over there.
Oh, yep, that's on me. And as always, we got a great show planned for the listeners. We'll be going over some news articles as well as chopping it up and, talk about some recent viral videos that we, watched. But before that, we'll be introducing our guest, music and visual artist 4DHXH, otherwise known as the Fourth Dimensional Hitchhiker.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to be playing a couple of jams off of his newest release, Fade into Depths, which I do believe is available on all streaming platforms. Let me get that.
Yes.
That's a confirmation to,
Fade into Depths is
Fade
actually a
into
collaboration album between me and Kid Process. 4DHXH is pronounced for those who don't know. Very strange pronunciation, but anyone who gets it right.
I'm
they
sorry
are
that I butchered it.
amazing. No, you're good. You spelled it out, which is actually really good.
All right,
I
we'll
appreciate
be
you.
Oh, of course. And then that too, where they do find that, it's going to be 4D HX HXH.
Yes.
Yep,
Spelled
type
out
that in,
4DHXH. Thank you very much.
Of course, man. And thanks for taking the time and being part of the show. We're stoked to get into some of your new music. But before that, let's chop it up a little bit and go over some kind of stuff. There's a couple cool news articles, a couple things that Luis wanted to cover. What's going on? What do we covered?
You tell me,
Did
dude.
you guys see my haircut?
You know what?
I saw him getting fresh on the stream thing. Like he had his like hands like going on his fade.
Listeners of the show, make sure you guys watch it at kcaaradio.com live or at a later date. Check it out on YouTube. And Palm Trees in Progress presents. Andrew's looking fresh. You got a sick little cut. What did you go to Supercuts for that? What did you go to Supercuts?
Actually, worse, dude. I went to the backyard with my dad.
Oh, dude. Pop still got it.
He's been cutting me. I got clippers for Valentine's Day, and so he's been cutting my hair since February. But I was looking. I'm like, man, is this side a lot higher than this side? And I'm thinking, yeah, that's kind of what's getting my attention.
You know what?
I
Viewers
was
and
like,
listeners,
This may come up pretty good.
Go to our-
Move along.
go to our Instagram and we'll take a screenshot of Andrew's face, and we want you to tell us if the fade's even or not.
I feel like it's like this.
You get what you pay for, baby.
There you go.
You know what? Exactly. I love it. No,
Yeah.
it was a good time. But other than that, yeah, let's catch up. That's what I was doing. I was looking in the screen and just going,
Yeah, wait a minute.
Later.
Okay, so you know what? I want to hop into this first subject we were talking about a little before the show, and in the group chat. The Angels tickets that you just sent
Yeah.
Go off about that. Let's go. Why don't you go off?
I'm just saying, dude. Speaking of getting what you pay for, any other day,
Ouch.
dude. $3 seats, $7 seats, but then the boys in blue come to town, and all of a sudden, $125 seats. I think they're being exploited a
but
little
don't
bit.
act like that's normal. That's
It's
normal for you guys.
Yeah, but come on, man. That's like you're going to
So
what's
now
it,
you're
what do
gonna
they call it
complain
again?
that You have to drive.
What's that place called? Monster Jam Stadium.
Yeah, I think so. Harvest
Monster Jam.
Harvest Central Spot. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That as well.
Not only you don't have to drive the hour 45.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
How much is parking at Dodgers? I'm a little curious.
$30?
Oh, okay.
If you
so
buy, if you do it beforehand, if not, it's like 50 at the gate, I believe.
yeah, I was pretty bummed when the Angel Stadium went up to $20. I think about like up until 2 years ago, it was $10 still, right, Andrew?
It was. I mean, I still park at the $10 one behind the train tracks. That's
Oh,
where I park. It's my go-to.
Where Hooters used to be, right? Hooters used to
Exactly.
be
That's
right
where I
around that
still
area.
park.
Oh man, it's a good
Sometimes you
spot.
get it for $5. It's either $5 or
Legend.
$10. I
Legend.
don't mind. I
Pay
don't
more
mind
for
the walk.
parking than the tickets.
Yeah,
I heard
it's
the
crazy.
hot dogs are more than the parking.
I was thinking about this when you sent that screenshot. When you sent the screenshot of the stadium, I'm like, man. I was like, it's so cool that with a $20 bill, I could buy an Angel ticket.
Uh-huh.
I could buy a 12-ounce beer there, and still have some change left over.
Let's go, man. Yeah, you know what? It's funny enough. Me and Andrew were both at the Angel Stadium this past Saturday. No, I was there Saturday and Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, I was there both days.
Ooh.
Missed the Friday day where they gave out a Rally Monkey hand puppet. I was really bummed out about that. And I have a 9-year-old. She would have kept her own. I would have been stoked for my own as well. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be like, oh, it was an awesome gift for her. She would have got her own, and I would have been stoked for it. And so Sunday was a pretty funny day. It was the D23 was in town, or the like Disney.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
The convention?
Yeah. So they were giving out a Mickey Mouse Angels collaborative bobblehead on Sunday with purchase of ticket for the first 26,000 people. I got there like 15 minutes before the game started. Already sold out. I mean, already all given out.
I thought you were gonna say they had 10,000 left over.
No, I knew because I was coming off the freeway and I was like, uh-oh. The higher stands are too filled up. I was here at a 6:30 p.m. game without beating the heat the night before. I mean, it was chill. It was chill. I don't want to give Luis that, but yeah, I instantly knew. I was like, oh man, all these Disney heads. I don't want to use any derogatory terms, but Disney heads I knew they were gonna get there. Mets and Angels were playing. It was funny. I heard a married couple behind us. I was telling Andrew this. They came in behind us, and the wife was so bummed out that they didn't have the Mickey Mouse Angels little bobblehead. She was like, "So we came here for nothing then, dude."
The
Ladies,
Disneyland adult is a special variety of person.
yeah, you got to watch out.
sure.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's, I don't know if you're on Tinder or any of that stuff, but you got to look out for that kind of stuff. I had
flag
yeah,
immediately.
exactly. I had friends from OC that were on Tinder, and I asked them like, "Oh, how's it, or whatever dating social media sites." I was like, "Oh, how's that working over here?" And they said, "Oh, it's fine, but basically any girl that we match with in their bio, it says you have to have a Disneyland pass, be a pass holder, and for a date."
Yikes.
Which I was like, wow, mad bougie. But I mean, for a woman and going on a date with strangers off of like the internet, that's a pretty safe place to go. Like I did think I was like, all right, okay, I get it. Like,
Unless they go on one of the rides.
oh no, you know what? I did do a single rider one time at the Cars Ride, and I got groped. I'll tell you that right now. But we don't have to get into that. We're having a good show.
That's funny. Have you ever tried online dating?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew, you ever done it?
No.
Really? You know what's funny, dude? I had a buddy, and we'll keep his name
I
anonymous.
have friends too.
Yeah, dude, he got on that online dating game years ago, dude. I'm talking like probably 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And we used to make fun of him, right? We're like, come on, bro. But then when you really break it down, like people like that, like, hey, you have to have a Disney. Dude, this guy golfed, right? So he's like, hey, I'm an avid golfer. I golf 3 times a week, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So dude, he ended up marrying a girl that golfs, likes sports. And I'm like, dude, this guy broke the code a long time ago, dude.
Let's go. Yeah, I mean, honestly, when I was on the dating apps and stuff like that, it's like you know you're not getting rejected as opposed to like going out at a bar and like seeing a chick and like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to her, and then getting rejection, but like. You don't know how many chicks are out there just to have a good time with their homegirls or just to party.
Yeah.
When you're there on the dating apps, you're like, okay, well, everyone that's matching with me, I'm for sure. We all want the same thing.
Right.
Whether it be a short-term hookup or whatever, a long-term companionship. Yeah. And it's always a good. It's always been pretty easy.
Yeah.
I guess. Funny now though, my lady I've known since high school. We were at senior year together. What was it? Economics? Either economics or American government. But we saw each other back on the apps too. Like we always follow each other on social media, but we were like, match on there and then slid in each other's Instagram. We're like, what's up, dude?
So back on the prowl.
I'm lost in this math. I thought you were 9 years older than her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was his second year, his super senior year, dude.
Oh my god.
Andrew, at a family party, Andrew was telling everyone that, and the best part was Carissa, Andrew's sister, was like, "Are you really like 19?" To her, she's like, and then also what hurt me was like, because that doesn't surprise me anymore. If Eric's gonna pull a 19-year-old and bring them to a family party, and I was like, oh, I think
Sneaking
that's
her beers.
yeah. Exactly. Here's a Coors Light, sweetheart.
I was wondering why he kept putting the Pepsi koozie thing around it. Every time he gave her a drink, it was like a Pepsi. I'm like, why are you giving her Pepsis?
All she wanted was a Pepsi, bro. Oh man. Pepsi. Yeah. What was the most expensive
Let's
ticket
get
you saw
into
at the
it,
Angel
man.
Stadium?
Oh,
Oh, it's something ridiculous. It's like something.
I
behind
thought I saw
home plate.
$1,000, right?
Yeah, behind. I don't know what they call that, like right behind home plate, whatever those seats. Is it Lexus? The Lexus suite.
Oh yeah. Lexus Diamond Club. I've been
There you
there
go.
one time. I went there one time, and I want to shout out KCA Radio and my boss Mark Westwood. He gave me those tickets last year. It must have been last season. Gave me the best seats I've ever had going to Angels game. And you know, I grew up going to Angels Stadium in the games all the time. It was right behind home plate at the Lexus Diamonds. Andrew, we were there that same day. I was really drunk and I met up with you guys.
Do you remember trying to grab that? I think you were trying to grab someone's blanket or something.
Oh no! They were giving
I
out.
do.
They were giving out a Ducks Anaheim jersey, right? They were giving out a Ducks and Anaheim jersey, Angels jersey. It was a little collaborative thing, and we got there late as well, and so we didn't get any. Andrew and his pops, I think your whole the fam didn't get any either, right? So we were talking,
didn't get
and
any.
I was
Yeah,
just
no one
like,
got any.
I was pretty drunk, and there's like people walking by, so I was like low-key like trying to grab it out of their hands while they were
And
walking
just tried
by.
snagging one.
And people were like,
person
"Are you?"
looks back at him like,
Yeah.
He looked back at
Eric
it.
got offended.
He looked back
Eric
at
got offended. He was like, "What, bro?" He's like, "Come on." And I'm just like,
Hey, funny enough, like I said, I got there late. I ended up with some freaking bobblehead, bro. I'm telling you, I got one Mickey Mouse bobblehead from the day. I will send a photo and put it on our Instagram.
That's funny.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. Not saying how I got it, but I got one, and that's pretty stoked. We're pretty stoked.
quick little tip.
Go off, please.
So I just found out that Carl Strauss across the street.
Mhm.
So if you pay 20, it used to be if you paid $20 and you had a receipt from Carl Strauss, you get your money back for your parking.
Yeah.
But now what they're doing is when you pay your 20, you get a $20 credit off your bill at Carl Strauss. So I mean, you can still pay the $20
Basically
parking,
free then?
or you can go inside and get two beers.
Have you gone to Golden
then
Road?
I haven't found Golden Road. Sorry, these are tips.
I'm curious to know though.
Yeah.
What is actually behind the co-host? Because I feel like it's a green screen background.
Nope.
I'm curious.
Nope.
No, he's
Definitely
like, that's a
not.
real
Yeah,
building.
bro.
Yeah. It's perpetually cloudy over there. It's
Yeah.
Like, there's just no lighting.
It's
Okay.
just no mood. You know?
Golden
I
Road
see,
kind
I
of has the
see.
same kind of deal. I don't want to make Luis go fall
Yeah.
asleep again, but I will
He's
say
just jealous,
No,
man.
I actually
He's
have
jealous.
I actually have an Angel. I might have told you guys this. I don't know if I told you guys on the air, but so my company did a outing at Angel Stadium, right? So we got to use the batting cages and all that.
Oh, sick.
And my wife showed
My
off
wife.
again. Yeah, just
Okay, boy.
ridiculous. Yeah, bro, it was horrible. So we used the one. They did it 2 years in a row. So 1 year it was the visitor side cages, and then the second year we did the home side, right? So they're like, yeah, just grab a bat, get some, whatever. And I start putting on these gloves, right? And there's a guy, security. He's like, hey, you can't touch those. And I looked down, dude. There were Mike Trout's batting gloves, and they were all lined up, dude. There was like this whole thing lined up. Yeah. So I was like, man, dude.
You think they would have like done better precautionary stuff to keep Mike Trout's gloves not for like the common folk, like your peasant?
Right. Yeah. The people there. So, but
He's more than a peasant. He's a Theo.
yeah.
There you go.
Theo peasant.
Theo peasant.
So yeah, that's my Angel Stadium.
That's pretty
story.
awesome. You know what? Let's get into one of these songs, and then we'll come back and chop it up about some news articles, anything about the Olympics, or we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But let's go. Which song do you want to listen to? We got "Woe Is Me," "Cherish Clean," or "22 A.M."
Let's do Cherish first. That's one of the singles that came out more recently.
All right, we're gonna do "Cherish," which is available on all streaming platforms. Off of the newest album. What is it? What's the album?
Well, so Cherish is actually, it came out as a single between me and Kid Process.
Let's go.
But we'll play the one off of Fade into Depths in just a bit. For now, we'll play that single just so y'all can get a little smooth introduction to some of my music here.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Now I'm standing on business as I'm out this dimension. You're just seeking attention. That is not my intention. Tell me how we gonna cherish from the days we met until the days we gon' perish. Tell me how we gonna cherish from the days we met until the days we gon' perish. Tell me how we gonna cherish from the days we met until the days we gon' perish. Tell me how we gonna cherish from the days we met until the days we gon' perish. I am at a point where my flow has been unleashed. Now I can compete with the living go elites. I can sense the envy cause your steez is hella weak. So don't you come at me unless you want your future bleak. I don't need to around when you see me, you duck it down. I don't need no 100 rounds, I just came in with the hardest sound. Wait, go, get in my zone, this ain't a joke. Watching you fold, sticking to code when times get cold. Keeping my soul in the comatose. Whoa, Wild West, that's why you think I'm a mess. Now go, you see me less, now you think that I'm against. Whoa, Wild West, that's why you think I'm a mess. No go, you see me less, now you think that I'm against you. Wait, I don't need that unless you want my luscious body you can with, but I'm curving, even in person. I just need a beat, and I'm gonna murk it. Wait, I don't need that unless you want my luscious body you can with, but I'm curving, even in person. I just need a beat, and I'm gonna murk it. Now I'm standing on business as I'm out this dimension. You're just seeking attention. That is not my intention. Tell me how we gonna cherish from the days we met until the days we gon' perish. Tell me how we gonna cherish from the days we met until the days we gon' perish. Tell me how we gonna cherish from the days we met until the days we gon' perish. Tell me how we gonna cherish from the days we met until the days we gon' perish.
You were tuned in to Palm Trees and Progress Presents on NBC KCAA. That was Cherish from our artist 4DHXH on all streaming platforms. Let's see. Let him give the correct pronunciation one more time.
Yes, one more time.
My rap name's gonna be Gratata. I don't know if you guys.
Gotta figure out how to spell that one first. Dude.
Yeah. I gotta figure out how to spell anything first, second of all. But yeah, that was awesome, man. Great stuff. And you said that it was a single with a collaborative with the producer, I assume.
Yes, this producer named Kid Process. He's a youngin. He's barely 21 years old, about to have his first child.
Oh, congrats,
And,
congrats, kid,
yes,
Parrish.
congrats
Nice.
Yo, that's a nice
Dad
beat too.
Process
Shout
now.
out, shout out. Yeah, yeah. That's
But
right.
yeah, Kid Process. Yeah, I've came across him when he was relatively young. He was I think he was just out of high school basically, and he was my friend
Sounds
was
like
selling
my
a
dating
shirt.
scene.
Oh gosh, my oh my. But so
As
my
you
friend
can
was
see.
selling a shirt to him, and then he came across me, and I showed him some of the music. And he showed me a beat. He was like, "Oh, no one has actually collaborated or hopped on this specific beat that he was working on." So I was all like, "Let me take a look." And I heard, and my mind was blown. I'm like, this person actually cooked up something really decent,
Let 'em
and
cook.
no one hopped on this. For sure, I'm hitting this one up. So I ended up recording over that one, and that was a small catalyst to what ended up becoming this album. And he just actually re-released this album today because he had issues with the distribution, so he actually ended up remastering all his albums. So
Ooh, Taylor's Way style.
Hey, you.
yeah, so he just put it out. This album's called Afterlife. If you go and search up Kid Process, you'll find a bunch of songs with me and him, and it's off this album called Afterlife. So he put that out there, and yeah, basically ever since then, ever since I really started working with him, and had my own scuffles, my own studio kind of fall apart, and all these things and whatnot. He kind of helped prop a good portion of my career, even when I was kind of falling off of the music scene for a little bit, you know, because I had to dial it down for some time, especially to more or less find myself or stay off of the socials. So once once he was more like really just like on my head about really improving my music, it was that's what came out of it. So Cherish was one of those songs that was just like, oh, I really one of the few songs that really got me enjoying the recording process once again, you know?
Yeah, that's some nice stuff, man. And you know, it's funny. We were speaking last week about how it sucks as being like a musical artist or an artist in
Yeah.
any kind of like lane. Nowadays, you do have to be heavy on like social media.
Yeah.
Which you know is exhausting, let alone being on social media, let alone having like promote and push stuff. And like Andrew knows all his TikTok dances. Why don't you show him a little bit? One you did this one, and then like that or something like that. It was pretty cool,
What
dude.
was the one where you go like,
Yeah.
you do something like that?
Right?
You know what, dude? Are we going viral? That was pretty sick.
And I already liked dancing to begin with, because I was more like a little break dancer on the side type of thing. But I just don't really display that online as much. I kind of just I'll probably implement that in like some music videos.
Looking
or
forward to it, by
do
the
it.
way.
Yeah, and no, there's a more recent music video, Mindscape. I just pull out some moves out of thin air.
Look it up, guys. Mindscape.
But yeah, Mindscape, yeah, and yeah, and I remember even when performing at shows, I would pull a pin drop, like one of those type of moves on people. So sometimes I'll just throw a move that shocks somebody, and then keep going with it, because it's just the energy that we put out there, with the whole content creation and such, because I know it's consistently stressed upon artists such as myself who are just on the come up, and I know in a sense how essential it is, but on the other hand, I recognize that it doesn't have to always be that. You have to be out there connecting with people even before the music it lands on their hands, because the majority of people in the social media landscape are generally cold audience, so they might just scroll right past it, even if they view it, So you got to keep that in mind. So that's why you have to connect with a lot of people beforehand, regardless. That's why it's like, even with building with the radio station or the radio scenes in general, like just being able to be a real person first and foremost will get you to that level to where people want to see more of that. Fall in love with your personality first.
Yeah, heck yeah, definitely. And I bring up the break dancing and all that.
Yeah.
Did you watch anything? They showed that in the Olympics yet? The break dancing?
I've heard
I know it's
about
supposed to
that.
be
I
out
heard they're to cancel it though, so I don't
really?
know what's up with
Yeah.
that.
Oh, dude. What?
That's
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, Java Wild, give us a call.
Oh, not Java Wild.
Let us
Yeah.
know if it got canceled or not. We definitely are going to talk about it in a week and show some clips like breakdancing. That seems like a nice for their Olympics. Since it's happening now. What have you guys caught? Anything in particular?
Girls volleyball yesterday.
Tell me about it, dude. It is about it as well.
Yeah.
Ronnie, for my liking, you guys. I'm gonna answer.
Andrew, we step our game. Noah's not here. These questions.
Surprise guest.
We got. What's up, brother?
I saw him now.
Oh,
I was like, which Kevin Smith?
Oh, that's for listeners of the show. He came in as Kevin Smith.
That's
oh,
funny.
one
dude.
You the real Mr. Smith?
Where's your hockey?
Where's your
jersey?
thing?
Where?
You make the like one. Kevin Smith, our type. Mrs. Smith,
Clerks.
the clerks. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We had no. So last week about dude. His I brought it on that bank. Listen day and just about like
Yeah.
So
that's a long story.
so my question was, we asked about
On I was T1, but came to producer to he lives with his roommate. He but last year we're doing everything in house together because apart. And it went in LA 2 years, and then things came up at the very end. I was evicted, stolen. It was a lot of stuff at once. Thankfully, we were out of there, unscathed somewhere. So to pay 150 and up like 12 hours and stuff. They had really good custodian, really to them once things are moved out. So everything in house. One thing that I even do this when it comes to the new. If you want about your make how you and words, it's all these considerations. So I'm MC control and all that, but yeah, when I was like visited that part, that aspect. I was on those pieces. That was but I had
Here, like juggling is brain. I've also heard like we've talked about like in the past. To write in a state where he's beat up and
yeah.
and I, one thing or like it's hard.
Yeah,
you
spread yourself. That I learned when it is. I've been doing this for 10 years now. Of course, for the rural population, are spread out over. But
that's
seasoning it.
In a sense,
Oh, it early in the year. But said, audience, was my point. Because
yeah. You guys want like do you see this at all?
what is it?
Quick.
Oh, no.
There's two of have only saw he was his lap hog in God.
Oh.
Yeah. Just in it, dude.
Yo.
SF it and web signing a contract.
yeah.
Video.
What would you do for 2?
And if I regular job, and they're and there's also um,
It was
like a
that to make 4. Single play.
was yeah.
You
There's
just
I did Pinot gold medal.
With they're going to give he's six.
Did that and uh that this crowd only by killing it.
Top.
Weird. So I hearing those
Kid, just the late or
hell
how
look there. Okay.
Now come country where me.
I knew
I know also history break started. A lot of my when I went in the kid process. I, well, with um, seeing is something within that. I'll play that. Like if it's there, and like back the um, other times I I've been because I was mainly videoing for clients. And up for from friends. Chiefs, I love
Oh, it is station.
the low
Artist.
as you know, or just even that, you know, those years. Some from their past. Saying what scenes like even just trying to be on other. It does. You know,
Yeah.
it's worse. And really, now because you know, so it's just
He always you guys progress.
Yeah.
I
To load that load. He's doing his part. Well, I don't know. I don't think I'm off on time.
Oh, F H. Yeah.
Wow.
With ID. And to that album whole.
Just want to look at